The objective of this lesson is to understand the average if formula in Excel. So the average if formula basically will average a set of numbers based on a condition. So let's look how it works. I'm just going to type here equal average if, and then I have three parameters: the range, the criteria, and the average range. The average range is the range you're going to use to do the average. The range is the range you're going to use where you're going to apply a criteria or a condition on it. And a criteria is something like 5 is bigger than 6, 2 is smaller than 2, and so on. And for those criteria, you have some operators that I'm showing here on the left. So let's go into an example, a manual example, and then we will do those examples here. So assume that I want to get the average price of an Audi in this data set. As you can see, I have different cars and I have the prices of different cars. So what will happen? If I use an average if formula, what Excel will do, it will go into the first line. It will check, is it an Audi? Then yes, it will take the price, 100. Is it an Audi? No. So then nothing. Is it an Audi here? Yes. So the price is 200. And then the last one is an Audi. So the price is 340. And then it will average out those three numbers, which come to 213.333. You can see it here at the bottom of your screen. So let's try it out and let's see if we get the same number. So I'm going to write equal average if, open parenthesis. What is my range? My range is the cars. So I select my range. What is the criteria? The criteria is actually in this cell. It's F250. So I'm going to select this cell, and Excel will know automatically that this is equal to this cell. So I don't need to put the equal sign, but if you're doing something else, you need to put the signs. And then the average range is the price, right? So I select my price, close the parenthesis, enter, and you get your 213.333. Let's try now the second example. I want a horsepower more than 300. So I'm going to do average if, open parenthesis. What is my range? My range is the horsepower. What is my criteria? My criteria is more than 300. So there are several ways I could do this. The first option is I'm going to do double quotation, write more than 300, close the quotation, so another double quotation, then I do comma, and then I select my average range. So that's one way to do it with numbers. So I get 295, which is everything above 300. So it's those, so it's 295. The other way to write this condition is, if you see here, you have a cell with 300. So I can delete the 300 from here and do and select this cell. So what will happen? Same answer, because it will take this and then add it or concatenate this with the content of this cell, and then you will get the condition. The other option, which I prefer, is to come here, write bigger than 300, and then here remove this and select the cell, and then automatically it will take the condition from the cell. This way you have the condition in one place instead of having half of it here and half of it there. Last thing we're gonna do is different than Audi. So we want the average price of all the Mercedes cars. So we're gonna do equal average if, open bracket, my range is the brand, the criteria is, I'm gonna select F252, and we're gonna fix the cell afterwards, and then the average range is this. And let's fix the cell, so we're gonna say different than Audi using this operator, and you get 185.